right there, right over there. Right next door. We gotta go there.
Well, it's been real, dude.
It's been very real.
I wish we were staying another day.
You don't think the wife would allow it? I won't put that on video.
Yeah.
She won't watch it? Like, what could we do to change that so that wives would want to watch Mountain State Overland?
She doesn't like cars. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Same as my wife.
It's not gonna work.
Does she like you?
She likes me, but I'm sure I annoy her a little bit. Especially the mustache. She wouldn't want to, you know, remember the mustache.
I can't even look at the mustache.
What about just more wives in general? Like not your wife personally.
So more ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, more ladies to watch the show?
Yeah, like
well,
more-
first
more
of all,
abs.
you have to love more what?
More abs.
More abs. Okay,
More-
so you need to put out a calendar. I've been exercising. I could
Overland
probably
calendar.
More mustache.
Yeah, we'll do an Overland calendar. I'll keep working out. I'll lay on the hood of the Rover, you know, and I'll do like Chippendale style like this. I'll make sure I got the
Can you show a
mustache.
little underboob?
Oh yeah, I'll show the whole thing. I'll take my shirt off. I'll just wear boots and a pair of underwear or a Speedo. Then the ladies will come running, I think.
Awesome. Well, that's a novel idea, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, man. Good times, man. Appreciate you guys coming. Peace out. We kind of press on here, and we're heading north, right, Peter?
We are going to go up and do some incredible trails in Vermont's famous Northeast Kingdom. And the Northeast Kingdom is just a little bit different. It's, first of all, like it sounds like, it's very, very rural. But what is the goal when you're going to the Northeast Kingdom? You've got to go to Hill Farmstead. It's actually been voted by Beer Advocate to be the best beer in the world. And then we're going to camp right nearby at this special campsite that I have right on a lake. So it's going to be sweet.
We're going these places because we genuinely want to be there and we want to learn more about them. Not just to show you what you want to see or do. We want to do these things too. Halfway through this trip, we're already starting to think about what it is that we're going to be doing next year and what that looks like and how much time are we going to be spending away from our families if our families aren't even going with us. So, you know, we look forward to this all year long and we're doing it. So let's worry about where we're going next year. What up?
Jason just handed me the camera. I'm not really sure what to do or say, so I'm gonna use it as a mirror. There we go. Back to normal. See if you guys can see this. What's happening?
Some trucks rolling by.
We're about to get a drone jet?
I don't know.
Probably.
For what?
Pull my jacket.
Oh. So you don't have anything in your
No, pull, not push.
Pull it
Like I need to take it off.
Oh, well, say I want to take it off.
Well, I thought I indicated that by saying pull.
I don't know what you were trying to do.
My grandmother, she collects pencils, so I stopped and got her one. Shout out to my grandmother, Mammy. It's for you. I can't do it. They're not meant to go over glasses. Were you there the whole time?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Look, I keep picking out leaves out of my truck. Check this out.
You act like that's a surprising fact.
No, but it's like a surprise every day.
All right.
What are you airing down to?
We're doing just a little bit.
We are in the general region of the Northeast Kingdom. I think that's what that's called. Peter's indicated it's going to get kind of rough and bumpy.
Twisty twist.
It's not twisty twisting.
Twisty twisted. You got it.
My fingers.
What if none of us were here and you needed to air
Well, I
down?
would do it then, but since I have you guys here, we use your resources. folks.
There it is.
Gotta go a little wider, Jeff.
Wider?
Just a little wider. Go all the way back. And just take it sort of on a sweeper. So you're cutting back in.
Stay there just so you're not beating up your bumper again.
Yep.
Like bumping.
This is trail dog number 2. What you doing, buddy? Peter warned us that if you have any food sitting out, Jack will get to it. We walk back in, he's already in the chips in the back seat. Just kept saying, Jack! Jack! You see your sissy up there? She's in that car. Just don't eat all our food. We'll share some, just don't eat all of it. So we're in Peacham, Vermont. I think Peter just said he wanted to check out the menu. Right there. I look like the fool taking a selfie. And I'm getting weird looks. This is pretty cool. It's like a nice little town cafe.
I want a peach smoothie or creamy, but it's Vermont and everything's maple.
So this is the bathroom of the Peacham Cafe. It's actually a pretty nice, decent bathroom.
Whatever.
Oh, did you just take yours?
Yes.
Yes, he does. Look at that.
Thank you. You got a bond now.
You do, man. Did you get some cashews? Roasted cashews. Yeah, those look really good actually.
We got our coffee. This is probably my third coffee, and after my second Red Bull. So in about an hour or so, I'll be seeing sounds. And it's not even 3 o'clock yet. He likes to get way far out in the window. Jack! Jack! He's not very interested. How do you feel about Jack?
He's a cool guy.
He's not a guy, he's a dog, clearly. He's told me his feelings about you, and I gotta say, he was pretty blunt.
At least I didn't step on him this morning.
Well, I apologize, we hashed that out. We're past that. Clearly, because he's on my lap. Look, see, he's on my lap. He wants to go nowhere but my lap. See? See, this is why Jack doesn't like you. See?
Okay.
Tell her. Hey, buddy. Hey.
All right, so here we have a great example on a Class 4 road, which we see from time to time, unfortunately,
where a landowner has done everything possible to try to inhibit others from using the trail. They can't officially gate it, they can't block it, it's open to the public, but a landowner will come back in here and inconveniently dump some rocks all over the place. Luckily, the landowner kind of left an avenue on one side that's passable, and that works great. But it's you can just see that it's sort of the idea is to, if somebody came in here with maybe a less than capable vehicle, that they would say, okay, we see these rocks, we're going to turn around and we're going to go out at this point. It's kind of odd because it's actually after the hardest part of the trail. It's not before it, so just a weird place to put them, but most likely it was done as part of a logging project. So, and that's what they did, is they just said throw some rocks in the trail to see if they can inhibit users, but not going to inhibit us today.
Trying to go around that rock?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep running around it.
There it is.
Missed it. Got it. Just back it up.
Might just need a little bump.
Now bump.
Bump it. Like bump it.
Bump it.
Yeah, bump it. Like a real bump. Not a slot roll into. There, give it a little gas.
Bump.
It's happening. I hope we made it. I think we did. It looks like there's people here too.
Just walk across the field here, guys. We made it.
The one, the only Hill Farmstead. Ow! The dog's on my.
So we made it. We're here at Hill Farmstead Brewing, and 10 minutes before they close.
It's tough when you can't make up your mind. Just want to drink.
I'm still decompressing from the drive over here. That Rover it's a wild ride. It's beautiful, the main roads, but up here there's not a lot of trail stuff to get to Hill Farmstead, which was the sole objective for the day. So it had to happen. So we were right up to the speed limit, and we had to do everything perfectly. It was like one vehicle, the four of us cruising down the road, getting here, and we got here with 4 minutes to spare. This is the Hill Farmstead Susan, voted by Beer Advocate, I think last year, as the very best beer on the planet, and it just is. Farther in between.
Are you praying?
I've never been happier. No, it's just a
It's really good. Which one did you get?
Well, I got a glass of George. I got a glass of, actually I don't remember the name of what this is, but I bet it tastes amazing. I haven't touched it yet. And then I got a growler of George. It's a brown ale, American brown ale.
Developed way back in late 17th.
I have a soft spot in my heart for a brown ale.
The ride in the Rover was exhilarating.
And that's the way you do it in a pace line. We actually made it.
There's a reason that he refers to that Rover as the Bumble, because we all know the best thing about Bumbles is.
Didn't I ever tell you about Bumbles? Bumbles bounce!
Doesn't matter
Bounced all the way here.
We're the only people out here right now, minus a local actually came down on his ATV, and we have this campsite on this lake off a public road, and we're the only people out here right now, minus a local actually came down on his ATV and wanted to visit with us quite a bit, but went to Hill Farmstead, squeezed in there at the last minute. My buddy from Stowe came down to visit with us, and we kind of settled in, got a fire started, and the bugs went away, and
We'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Make sure that we
It's gonna be an awesome night.
Go for it.
You got pepperoni, you got cheese, you've got twice baked potatoes, steak, and most importantly, all the beers you could ever want. Nutritious and delicious.
Gabby has become the chef extraordinaire of this trip. And what I've become accustomed to asking him before each meal that he prepares is, Gabby, are you going to take me to Pleasure Town?
I'm going to take you to Pleasure Town. We're going to come back, and then we're going to go again.
Oh my God.
Really?
Yeah,
At the store, I got a roasted garlic and carrot cayenne pepper sauce. They're in for a nice little spicy surprise.
a little punky.
He did find the.
I don't know if that's going to burn. Just lay it up.
You guys want the peppers with a little kick to them?
No.
No one else can go, I promise you. That's what we got.
What is in that special sauce?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because you just have to eat it.
No one else can go, I promise you. That's what we got. We had a little bit of an accident. I was getting another beer, as anybody might do this time of the evening, and I applied ever so slight amount of pressure on the Hill Farmstead growler right here, and lo and behold, the entire tray came down on me. 2 LT Johnson knives stabbing into my feet.
It's LT right.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not LT. No, that Johnson was the fishing pole.
LT Johnson.
It's light. It's Johnson Light. So it is the last night that we've got everybody together, and I am setting up my tent. Everybody's off to bed right now. I still have to set up my ladder. It's like an oasis in here. Sandals off. It's cool, actually. It's pretty chilly tonight. So we've been sleeping in a tent on top of the Tacoma for this entire trip. We've got some ground tents, and Peter's been sleeping out of his Range Rover. But we thought we'd give you a little bit of a tour at night. I don't know if you can see it very well. Maybe, yeah, that's pretty good. Gear loft, which is pretty nice because I can put my keys and my wallet and stuff like that in there. And then every single window will like zip up. And then they've marked all of the points where you actually need to zip the zipper up so that when you collapse the tent, it all kind of collapses on top of itself. Over here are the hydraulic struts that help actually lift the tent, and you can actually put stuff on top of this, which is pretty cool. We didn't do anything like that for this trip, but if we needed to carry some dry bags and stuff like that on top of the tent, we could. But essentially what you do is you pop the clips on the outside, and the tent kind of like lifts up on its own, and then you lock these struts out. It's as simple as that, right? Another awesome feature is this light, which is really bright when you look at it. And this fan, it's actually moving. It's a solar fan. And everything else that I need right here. Yeah, it's a pretty nice tent, you know? I mean, it's all padded out well, so when you go banging your head around on the ceiling, it's all soft. But the best thing is the mattress. It's super plush. I don't know, but it's like really comfortable. My hips don't hurt in the morning. And that's the inside of a James Baroud tent. And I'm going to bed.